Live, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm Peter Bowden, and I'm here with Aly Tharp of the UU Ministry for Earth, and we're doing a quick but important UU climate justice update. Lots going on, including events, opportunities, news. I'm going to just give you a lot of information very quickly to help you get involved. We hope you share this. The recording will be live as soon as we're done broadcasting. So, hi, Aly.
Hi.
So, what's going on? Where do you want to start? I think you mentioned spring for change.
Yes. So I hope some of you know we had a season of sacred activism from World Water Day on March 22nd all the way to World Biodiversity Day on May 22nd, which was 2 days ago. So the spring for change is over, but we know this work does not end on May 22nd. We still have an extinction crisis, a climate crisis. And so Ministry for Earth has a lot planned for the summer that continues on these themes of sacred activism. And so we wanted to first just thank everyone who participated in the Spring for Change season of sacred activism. We collectively made 850 letters that were delivered on Capitol Hill. So in congregations all over the country. Peter has a photo.
Oh yeah, let me put that up. All right, there's a picture of people delivering, and this is the Unitarian Universalist for Social Justice. Anything else you want to say about the picture, Aly?
Yeah, just that they do this every single month. They deliver letters on Capitol Hill from UU congregations around the country, and 850 letters was 250 more than we set as our goal, because I think last year we delivered 550. So just good job, everyone. We really took it to a new level this year, and it's really, really nice to see UUSJ working so hard and everyone coming together to do some really strong advocacy around climate. People of all ages participated too. So
and letters like that matter. Letters like that matter. All right, next. When we talked last week, there was a call to arts put out for General Assembly. How's the call to arts going?
It's great. So we've got butterflies, we've got bees, we've got whales, we've got salmon. It's coming together. Lots of really exciting possibilities. And we also want to invite you to, make artwork locally. Even if you're not coming to General Assembly, this is a way that you can participate from home and then send this artwork to Spokane with a representative from your cluster or from your congregation. And we're going to make a beautiful procession together, and we'll also do this in a worship service on Thursday the 20th of June.
And can I just say, I helped a bunch of kids from our congregation make trees for a similar project a couple years ago, and it was so powerful having these images being processed, being on stage in the big plenary hall. It just has a huge impact. So UU artists, wherever you are, definitely help. And they can just email you via the Ministry for Earth website, right?
Yeah, so go to UUMFE.org and then click on News and Stories, and you'll see the two top ones. There's one about General Assembly that says 2 special events, and the one below that is also the call to arts, which is linked in that first one. So we've got the Procession of Species on June 20th at 5:30, and directly after the procession, we're having a dinner in the park celebrating MFE's 30th year. Wow. So we want people to RSVP for the dinner. You can just come from the procession, but please consider staying and celebrating with us and RSVP for that. And then we also are doing a film screening on the 22nd of a new film that's not released yet. It'll be a sneak preview of Necessity, Oil, Water, and Climate Resistance, which is a really good film. It really goes into the nuance of direct action and the risks that people take as a Native person or as a Sikh person, and the just complexities of being a climate activist at this time.
So that's it's not even released yet. All right, that's awesome. Now, and you need people to RSVP for both those special events. So I'm going to add in the description of this video, so if you're looking at it afterwards, an RSVP link that you shared with me, Aly, so people can RSVP for those. All right, now, in addition to all those GA events, you're gearing up for a speaking tour. What's the status of the speaking tour?
Speaking tour is coming together, so we're meeting...
And can you just tell us, what's that about, the tour?
Sure. So Levi Draheim, who's the youngest plaintiff of the Juliana versus U.S. constitutional climate lawsuit is a UU, and his mother's the director of religious education at their congregation in Florida. So Levi and his mom Leanne, me, and Leonard Higgins, the valve turner who's a board member for UU Ministry for Earth, are going on a speaking and fundraising tour throughout Oregon and Washington from June 5th to June 18th when General Assembly starts, and then we'll be speaking at GA at various workshops as well. So the best way to get more info about the tour right now would be to email me directly, alytharp@uumfe.org, and then we're posting that information online really soon. We'll be recording some of these in June 10th in Corvallis, Oregon. We'll definitely be recording that and posting it to share. We really want this to be a tour that also reaches a broader audience across the UUA.
And now there's also a fundraising aspect to that. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So we are hoping to raise $30,000 through this tour and General Assembly. And we've got a lot of really important events coming up that we want to fully support in the fall and in the summer. So in August, we'll be doing a partnership with Lakota Nation people, and we'll also be doing an event at the mountain in North Carolina, a climate justice retreat at the mountain. So we want to have money for people to go to the mountain for that retreat. We want to have people come to join us in August in the Black Hills. And then in September, we'll be doing a program in Washington, D.C. about the Green New Deal and the intersections of economic justice and climate justice with UUs for Just Economic Communities and UUSJ, who does the letter delivery on Capitol Hill. And then in New York, the United Nations has a climate summit. So we want to be in D.C., in New York, in South Dakota, and in North Carolina in August and September. And we need your support to really show up in power for all of those events.
Can I just say that the work that you are doing, Ministry for Earth are doing, it's amazing. And I just, one, want to thank you. But two, to everyone tuning in, we're at a point where we have to, for all the things that Unitarian Universalists are doing, and I think we can have a huge impact on how things go with the climate crisis. If we want things to go in a more positive direction, we need to ramp up our climate justice efforts collectively. Like, I was going to say 10 times, but it's more like 100 times, if not more. And so if people tuning in aren't supporters of Ministry for Earth, please consider giving any amount you can. You can go to their website, and it's UUMFE.org/giving, and you can donate online. You can become a sustainer, right? So to give a certain amount every year. And for those of you with means, and I know we have plenty of people with means, consider, if you're giving money to various organizations and aren't supporting Ministry for Earth, if you have the ability to amplify what they're doing, your $100,000 checks would be really appreciated and would do amazing things. I can only imagine what you could do if we infused Ministry for Earth with millions. That's my millions. I'm talking millions. Whether it's small donations up to larger ones. So anything else you want to add? That's my Ministry for Earth is rocking. And I'll tell you, but as we wrap up, because we're going to wrap up, keeping this less than 10 minutes. I was doing a lot of activism outside of UU circles over the last 5 years, trying to figure out where I could have the greatest impact. And as I've been working with top activists nationally, different organizations behind the scenes, doing media and other strategy work, listening to the leaders, the things that they're calling for to take the climate movement to where it needs to be, it's the things that our congregations have for resources, for training, moral leadership. And so if you care about climate change and you're Unitarian Universalist, really make sure that your support towards climate is also going to UU climate justice efforts and Ministry for Earth specifically. We have lots of different organizations doing great work, but support them all. But start with Ministry for Earth. No, I don't want to get into playing favorites. I don't have any favorites. Maybe. All right. What else? Anything else? We're going to wrap up?
Yeah, let's wrap up. Thank you all so much. And see you next week. We'll just keep doing this.
All right. Awesome. I'll talk to you soon, Aly.
Thanks, Peter.
Now, here we go. We're wrapping up. There's a